I have a lot of needs for my keyboard, and size matters. I've wanted something for a long time that checks all the boxes for me, and while compact keyboards may have their place, nothing quite compares to the functionality of a full-size keyboard. I'm someone who spends their time working, editing, and gaming, and for about a year now, I've been regularly switching between my Razer Huntsman and my Wooting 60 HE depending on if I was gaming or editing. But what if we somehow took the functionality of the 60 HE and applied it to a full-size form factor keyboard? Introducing the Wooting 2 HE, launched in February 2019 through a successful crowdfunding campaign, it garnered immense support from 906 enthusiasts, raising a whopping total of $146,174 US. And don't let that release date fool you either. Wooting's commitment to ongoing updates, including the recent transition to ARM processing in 2023, highlights its dedication to refinement and innovation. Priced at $194.99, the 2HE comes equipped with magnetic switches, onboard memory, and advanced software features tailored to gamers' needs. Like, seriously guys, you would have to be on a steady diet of crayons to not think these features are cool. Take a seat and get ready for the bell, because we're gonna find out if this is the perfect keyboard for work and play. Welcome to the Rage Academy. My name is Patrick. If you're new here, we regularly look at weird, interesting, and new gaming-related tech. And just before we start, a quick disclaimer. Wooting sent me this keyboard, but has no editorial control over my content. Everything you're about to hear are my own original thoughts and opinions. Wooting boxes are always very minimal. On the back of the box, we'll find all the basic information about the 2HE, including the size, weight, warranty, and manufacturing info. Opening the box, we're greeted by an accessories pack. Inside, we'll find 4 extra Gateron magnetic switches, a keycap puller, a braided USB Type-C to USB Type-A cable, complete with a Wooting Velcro tie. Inside the box, there's a QR code for a quick start guide instead of a big paper manual. I like to see the reduced waste with the packaging, so that's really nice. Wooting even includes a little template to cut out of the box to make a stand for your keyboard, which is pretty creative. I really like that too. We also get this pretty neat postcard. On it, it says, quote, "Thank you for your support and contribution. If you ever need a favor, write it down here and send the postcard to us. We'll do our best to make it happen." I haven't used this yet, but what do you guys think I should do with it? Should I write them and ask Wooting if they'll sponsor our 2,500 subscriber giveaway? Leave a comment, let me know. The keyboard itself is very sleek, featuring a full set of 108 keys. The sides and bottom are a matted black textured plastic, while the top switch plate is smooth black aluminum. On the bottom of the keyboard, we'll find height adjustment feet and a channel throughout your USB-C cable. It doesn't mention this on their sale page, but the keyboard is an OEM profile as best I can tell. For those of you that don't know, here's a handy graphic I found with some different keyboard profiles on them. The keycaps are high quality double shot PBT with rounded edges. These also have a textured feel to them. The legends are incredibly sharp. It makes typing a pleasant experience. Each key press feels solid and reliable, enhancing both accuracy and comfort during those long typing sessions. Yes, by the way, this keyboard does have RGB. They all do now. I know you won't even buy it if it doesn't. Gamers demand peak performance from their equipment, and because of our dedication to avoiding grass and sweating in casual lobbies, gaming-related tech is always testing the limits and trying out new ideas. Mark my words, magnetic switches are the future of gaming. Mark them right now. The Wooting 2 HE comes fully equipped with Gateron Lecker switches. Wooting worked with Gateron to develop these switches, and I found this out through the public vlogs Wooting releases, and this is something I really admire. Hall magnetic switches have so much to offer over mechanical and gel membrane switches. The Gateron Lecker switches support unlimited N-key rollover, adjustable actuation points, rapid trigger, analog movement, and they're hot swappable. Unlimited N-key rollover means you can press all the keys on your keyboard at the same time and all the actuations will be detected. You can imagine how useful this is for real-time strategy games like StarCraft, where savvy players are regularly hitting over 300 actions per minute. You can customize each switch to have an independent actuation distance. You can set a range from 0.1 millimeter all the way to 4 millimeters per key. I utilize this by setting WAS to have 0.1mm actuation distance, but all the other keys having between 2 and 4mm actuation. This ensures you're hitting keys you mean to as quickly as possible without fat fingering anything else. In the Wooting rapid fire mode, as soon as the PCB detects the switch is traveling in the upwards direction, you can reactuate the key. You don't have to wait for the key to fully reset like you would with a gel membrane or mechanical switch. For any games that require quick movement like Valorant, Counter-Strike, Overwatch, or Apex Legends, this is the future. You can literally put more data into the game quicker than any of your opponents at any given time. Since the switches are Hall magnet based, they actually operate more similarly to a joystick than a traditional mechanical switch. The switches ship completely pre-lubed, but in case you want to take them apart and re-lube them yourself, you won't need to bust out your soldering iron. Since they're hot swappable, you can just pull the switches out and carry on with your business. Like I said earlier, I'm somebody who switches between working and gaming on my PC pretty regularly, so I don't want rapid trigger and 0.1mm actuation constantly running on my keyboard. That you get a lot of typos that way, trust me. Although it's great for gaming, it makes for a lousy typing experience. On the Wooting 2 HE, you can have up to 4 user presets saved on the keyboard at any given time, courtesy of the onboard memory. The best part to me is that you don't need to run any software to access these user presets. This is easily one of my favorite features about this keyboard, and I use this every single day. I go between gaming and typing constantly. I have a typing profile and a gaming profile that I regularly switch between, but you could have a preset for real-time strategy games, for first-person shooter games. You can set up your presets using the web UI, Wutility.io, then write them to your keyboard's onboard memory. Using the mode key will allow you to switch seamlessly between your different profiles bloatware-free. You can plug this keyboard into any other machine and you won't need software for your specific profile that you set up. I don't want to download IQ, Synapse, or Armory Crate. Oh my god. Sorry, I almost threw up. Armory Crate is disgusting. I just want to plug in my keyboard, make the changes I want without any bloatware, write it to the keyboard, and move on. That's it. Everybody in the industry should pay attention to this. You guys should develop your own. I'm really tired of the bloatware. Let's put the bloatware behind us, guys. Come on, let's move on. The sound of a keyboard is an integral part of the typing experience to me. I like a keyboard that has fuck. This is my only criticism of the Wooting keyboard. Although it sounds way better than any Corsair, Razer, or Logitech keyboard, it still doesn't quite scratch that itch I have to hear fuck. One of the mods I performed on this keyboard was the masking tape mod. It's pretty straightforward if you haven't done it before. You basically disassemble your keyboard and cover the back of the PCB with masking tape. Oh, by the way, check out these little Easter eggs. I love to find stuff like this. It's super cool. The tape mod doesn't sound like it should do a lot, but it does. You can hear for yourself. What do you guys think of the sound? Let me know down in the comments. Wooting allows buyers to return their purchases up to 30 days from the arrival date of the keyboard, and they warranty their parts and workmanship for up to 4 years, which I find pretty generous. I think that's pretty neat. The build quality of this thing is excellent, and it can definitely keep up with my ham fists. I use my entire full-size keyboard when I'm using the Adobe Creative Suite, and the advantages of a full-size layout are undeniable. The Wooting 2 HE embodies the perfect synthesis of functionality, performance, versatility, and innovation, catering to the diverse needs of both professionals and gamers alike. It sets a new standard for what a modern keyboard should aspire to be, underscored with a very fair market price. I would recommend this keyboard to friends, family, gamers, anyone who's looking to purchase a full-size keyboard. I really cannot say enough good things about my experience using it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you learned something, and until next time, GG.